All right, guys. So my Infinity was doing this weird thing. I'll put it in right here so you can see what it was doing. All right, I need you guys to fucking see this. Look at my temperature gauge. Look how high up it goes. And then when I let off, it just stops. Well, that's not good. What the fuck is going on? But the car, oh my goodness, I'm so scared. The coolant is all bubbling. I think there was a big ass bubble and it needs to be bled or something, but look at this. It's bubbling and it spilled a bunch of coolant out. So the reservoir was empty. And I was looking at it like, what the fuck, why is it empty? I checked the pressure in the hose and it wasn't like too pressurized, but I just opened it and now all the coolant is in the reservoir. So this doesn't make sense to me. There was no coolant in the reservoir. I opened it, now it's full. So there had to be air somewhere. All right, quick update. I opened the cap and all the fluid went back down. So there's no fluid in the reservoir now. So I'm gonna fill it up with water and maybe I'll do an oil change and see if there's any coolant in the oil, because that's a big thing with these. The head gasket will go out and they'll get coolant in the oil and pretty much gonna need a new motor after that. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully the car is not dead because, uh-oh, it just made some noises. Oh, the fluid went all the way, there's nothing. So hopefully the car's not dead because I don't want it to die yet. But if it does, I could get a new motor. All right, so I have a bunch of empty water bottles that were in my trunk because I ran out of freaking coolant. So we're just gonna fill that up for now and then figure out what the fuck is going on. But I'm gonna fill. Get out of here. Let's see what happens and if it fills up all the way or there was nothing in it at all. Well, first water bottle down. All right, so I used 1, 2, 3. This is a pretty big one full of water, and I used a little bit of this. So where all this amount of coolant could have went, I have no fucking clue. But I'm gonna turn the car on now. Where'd I put the cap? Put the cap over there. I'm gonna turn the car on now and see if it starts bubbling or what the hell it starts doing. Hopefully not. Let's see. Let's see what happens now. The car is at like medium temperature, I guess. I wonder if it's gonna start bubbling out or what it's gonna do. But the fluid go down. Yeah, okay, so it pretty much drained all the fluid back in. So all the fluid is going back into the motor. So let's go ahead and pour the rest of this bottle in there. Okay, that's another fucking water bottle. Yo, and there's still I guess it's at the medium level now, so I'll let it run for a little bit and see if it drains, and then I'll update you guys once I figure out what's happening. Okay, so I'm still a little confused because now I filled it up and I put the cap back on and I'm gonna start driving it around. I'm gonna go take it and do a couple pulls and see if the car starts heating up or not. And then maybe I'll drive it around for today and see if the car starts draining the coolant. Then I'll pull the oil and see if it's putting coolant in the oil or it's burning it through the motor. Hopefully it's not, but I'm gonna go drive it around, do a couple pulls and see what happens. Okay guys, so check that coolant temperature. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh, the Q60 pulling today. But let's see, the coolant temperature is still good. It's not going back up to what it was before. Let me downshift, give it some revs. It's staying. So I'm a little confused now. Let's see, no, it's not even heating up a little bit. So I think it's good. Now I'm just super confused on what I'm gonna do because where did all of that coolant go? There's nothing in the reservoir. It didn't just disappear, it went somewhere. So I think I'm gonna have to drain the oil and see if there's any coolant in the oil or it burned through the motor. Just for safe measures, I think we could do one more. Slow down, slow down. I think we're golden now, guys. All right, guys. So I just drove it around, and wow, would you look at that? The coolant is all the way back down to the bottom again. I'm gonna go buy some coolant and I'll fill it up, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it to the dealer. I am going to have them drain the oil to make sure that there's no oil, no coolant in the oil. So make sure the head gasket and the head is fine. And then if that's all good, I'll put some coolant in, and then I'll have them bleed the whole system again. And hopefully, hopefully the car survives, because I don't want it to die yet. But fuck it, if we have to get a new motor, cover it under warranty, new motor, do turbos at the same time, 600 horsepower, sounds good to me. All right, last bottle for now, and then we will see what happens later. Let's see, maybe it'll drain a little bit. It's pretty full. I might as well fill this shit up to the top. But last fill, and then I will make my appointment at the dealer.